Hi, my name is Quinn Elliott, and this is my video for SPE 222. This video is about the gender roles and what it means to be a female in today's society. I am the interviewer, and this is the interviewee, my girlfriend Rachel. We're just gonna go ahead and jump into the questions. Question number 1. What does fulfilling a female's role mean to you?
I think it means just like doing things that any like woman is expected to do, like being a mom or like being motherly towards whether it's your siblings or people in general. I feel like that's in a lot of women, but it isn't in men, and so I feel like that's part of fulfilling a female role. Also, just being nurturing towards anyone.
Definitely. Okay. Question number 2. Why do you think it is okay for men to be masculine and women not to be?
Men are more capable of doing more masculine things than women are. I feel like you would be more able to like lift heavier things than I would. Not to say that all women can't do that, but I feel like the majority of men are able to do things like that women just aren't physically able to do, and so I think that's why it's okay for men to be more masculine than women are.
Thanks. Question 3. What were the gender roles like in your house growing up?
They're very conservative. It was very like women do housework, clean, men go to work and earn the money and do that. One of the things that I've always remembered is that like when we would eat dinner is that me and my sisters and my mom would clean up the dishes in the kitchen and everything, and my dad and my brother would just go and like
hang out
TV. And watch TV and just like do like lay around and whatever. And my dad would like do yard work on the weekends, and my brother would take out the trash and clean up dog poop in the backyard or whatever. We never had to do that. Yeah.
Very typical. All right. Question 4. As you have matured, what has changed on your view of being a woman?
I don't think much has changed. I think a lot of it is the same. I feel like women are more caring, not more caring, but more motherly in situations, and like women have more of that like motherly instinct. Something that has changed though is that women aren't incapable of doing things without a male present. That's something that has changed as I've grown up.
Definitely. Question 5. What is your view on gender stereotypes?
I don't disagree with them and I don't agree with them. I'm kind of neutral. I do agree that like children should be raised with gender stereotypes and without them. Girls shouldn't be told like you have to play with Barbies or you have to do this, and boys shouldn't be told you have to play sports and you can't cry. So I do disagree with that, but I also agree that like boys should be able to like show like, hey, you want to be into baseball, be into baseball, but also like if you want to be into
dancing,
to dancing or into like dolls, then whatever. So it's pretty neutral in gender stereotypes.
The best person you can be is yourself. I think that's what you're getting at. All right. Question 6. In your opinion, do you think there are some gender roles that should be followed?
Yes. Whether I going back to the whole motherly instinct thing, I feel that strongly because I'm an older sister and I'm the oldest, and so I naturally feel that way, and I'm just very motherly in general. So I do feel like as women, that's kind of your job, is to be like that towards people. So I do feel like as a woman, that stereotype or that role should be followed. And as a male, you need to be more protective and willing to go out and earn a living. Not that women shouldn't, but that's what men do, and men should be able to do stuff around the house that like I wouldn't be able to do, just stuff like that.
Okay, makes sense. All right, question 7. What are your favorite feminine traits you have, or a single trait you have?
And it's like traits, but it's also not feminine traits anymore. Not in today. Like, I love being able to like play with makeup and like get my nails done and do my hair and stuff, but that's in today's age, it's not feminine anymore. It used to be feminine, but now you see a lot more of boys doing that. And so I think that's my favorite like feminine trait, but like it's not like considered feminine today.
All right, question 8. What is one masculine trait you wish you had?
I wish that I was able, like, if I'm ever in like a confrontation with like a male, not that this happens often, but like say at work, I'm having to tell a customer like no, or I'm having to like tell them just something negative that they don't want to hear. I would like to have that trait where like they will listen and they don't feel that they can talk down to me. Yeah, that's a trait that I would really like to have. Definitely. I don't like when men like will look at me and be like, oh, she's a little girl, I can just tell her what to do.
I understand. Yeah. All right, question 9. Do you think gender plays an important role in our society?
Yes. People like to think that it doesn't play a big role. People are trying to say like, oh, gender, you can be whatever gender you want to be, but I think in the end it does play a big role, especially when we're young, because I mean you see people are like, oh, is baby going to be a boy or a girl, or you know, whatever, and so everyone says that it doesn't matter if it is a boy or girl, but I mean, and they always say like, oh, we're going to raise them to be whatever they want to be, but I do feel that they play a big role in society, because some jobs are like, no, we have to only hire men, even though that is technically illegal. There's some jobs where it's like, we can only have men doing this job.
Yeah.
Or there's some jobs where like, we can only have women doing this job. And so I do think it plays a big role.
Yeah, definitely. All right, and question number 10. Do you think gender equality is a must for our society?
Yes. I think that whether you're a male or female, that you need to be treated with respect, because it wasn't up to you whether you wanted to be male or female. I mean, it is now. If I wanted to become a male, I definitely could. If you wanted to become a female, you definitely could. But I think it's important that we look at that and we say, we can be whoever we want. And that doesn't mean that just because you're a male that you should be paid more than me, or that I'm a female, so I need to be looked at as like I'm weak or any of that stuff. So I think it's important that we come to that conclusion, and I think we're getting there. We just haven't gotten there fully yet, but we're on the way. So
yeah, definitely. Well, thanks for your time during this interview. I
You're
appreciate
welcome.
it. All right, that's going to conclude the interview. Thank you.